That is exactly we are learning. We have to look and observe and analyze why I get into anxiety. How many times I was upset last week, with whom and why. We never think it. We take it for granted. What we take it, honey, you don't listen to me, so I'm okay. That is our attitude. Are you getting it? And that is the mind, impulsive mind. So impulsive mind takes a decision, and it takes a decision, and then it burns within oneself. With whom we burn? With the near and the dear one. Aha. Why we are fully busy? There are genuine cases. I was also busy, but I got ready 10 minutes before the start of the session. I said, it is my commitment. Commitment to you? No. I'm very selfish. I have a commitment to myself. Are you getting it? No, I committed to you, honey, and you don't commit yourself. That is the problem. I commit to myself that this is what I do and I will do it. Another way to understand that what is right and good, I am supposed to do it and I will do it. Just, the topic has started, so I will just pick up a few things. We will reflect on it. So, what happens when the mind lives, thinks, speaks, and works impulsively, instinctively, habitually? It has no option at all. Why? It works habitually. Honey, you don't listen to me, I'm okay. Whatever you want to do, you do it. That is our response. And when we ask the intellect to take over the mind, then how I think? Oh, it's my attitude and behavior of the honey. What I have to do with it? Let me see what is the best that I should be doing. I can do it and I must do it. So your mind is focused on yourself, your intellect is focused on yourself. Now you have a choice, you have an option. Impulsive mind do not have an option. Habitual mind do not have an option. Reactive mind do not have an option, and that causes you the problem in your life. Are you getting it? Even if no, say yes, I'm getting it. I will change from today. You see, the intellect, the moment you analyze and reflect the situation, relationship, condition in your life, intellect takes over the mind. And our behavior, attitude, and response change. If it does not change, intellect is full of right knowledge. And if the mind keeps on repeating the same thing again and again in our life, how many times you said, I was totally relaxed and calm in the practice of meditation? What happened to you next day? Do you think I don't know? I know it. Why I know it? Because that's what I have been doing it for the last 42 years. My master used to quote me. He was very tough on a lot of those who are seekers. He said, "Did you not tell me that you were relaxed and calm yesterday?" "Yes, after the practice." "What happened today? Why are you not calm today?" "Are you making me fool?" He used to tell us. He was very tough. So he said, "Go to your room and think over it. I will not answer you." And then we realized, we said, "Oh, it is the mind that is working on me." So, what happens, my friends, when the mind keeps on working in our life? Intellect raised their hand. It says, "I'm defeated. There is no chance." So, intellect says to the mind, "I can see you have been insisting me to react, to be anxious, to be upset. What should I do? I will follow you." When the intellect follows the mind, impulsive mind, there is no chance to move into peace and happiness. And you see, my friends, that everything is within us. Everything is happening within us. By thought, by speech, by action, by reaction, by response. Everything comes from outside, from inside. What is our job? We keep on teaching. We keep on presenting the same principles in a different ways. Why? One day, by listening, learning, one day your mind, your intellect starts reflecting on it. And the moment you reflect, the intellect takes over the mind and the life changes. That is one meaning of removing ignorance is the way. That is the journey. Do you still remember the story of the father, two diamond merchants? No. Did I tell you? Yes, I told you. No one says yes. Two diamond merchants. Do you remember the father died and the father kept in the safe? He opened, there are two pieces. One was glittering like a diamond, and the son was trained and educated in how to understand and how to uh, check whether what that glitters is really a diamond or not. And ultimately, he found that what that glitters was not even worth a penny. The message is very clear. Our master says that you may think that what that glitters in the form of reaction, anxiety, and getting upset, that maybe glittering. It is not worth a penny. My response, my thought, my speech, my action in my daily life. If you are saying, "Honey, I love you," no one notices, okay, yeah, that they are couple. And if you react, and if you are angry, if you are shouting, everyone notices. What happened to this? She looks so beautiful, and wow, how she is reacting. What that glitters is not gold. And it comes from the mind. We have to bring this mind. We have to change this mind. we are reflecting together, we are contemplating together that what is our attitude and behavior and by how we react. Is reaction worth in my life? And if not, so I'm contemplating and reflecting. Mind is taken over by the intellect. I follow what is right and good in life. Life changes. But I have to need to contemplate. So we have started another text and we have taken over the first three questions. What is the goal of life? I think we made it clear. What is the common desire of all the human beings? Charlie comes and goes. That is how our mind comes and goes. So, yes, Charlie has written. So, what is the goal of life and what is the common desire of all the human beings? Say, your intellect is settled. The intellect has a conviction. Conviction on the answers given to us by the masters of these two. What is the goal of life? Goal of life is self-discovery. No, goal of life is to earn money. That is a means. Pleasure. That is a means. That is not the goal of life. We are too far, 25 miles away from your house. So the car is a means to drive to reach your home. What is the goal? To reach home. Means is a car. You see, you have to differentiate between the two. Only the intellect can do it. Your intellect. Mind cannot do it. Mind will say, I don't know why I told you that you are my soulmate. It will always blame and complain. It's a job is there. I can tell you. You can check examine your life. So intellect does not come to rescue us. Intellect should hammer the mind. You sad soulmate, you said you are my honey, and now you are saying you are not my honey. For anything, honey means, buying car, house, earning money, profession, husband, wife, whatever. We don't think. We take it for granted. Ah, yes, those days were totally different 10 years ago when I met you. You always agreed to me on everything. Why should I agree to you on everything? I'm independent. I should express my opinion. So I should not have this kind of a narrow thinking. I should be open to listen to others. I should respect. I'm digging your mind deeply. Don't be so serious. Me. So, focus is what is the goal of life and what is the common desire of all the human beings. When I have a conviction and I live, interact, and relate to others with that conviction, now see what happens. You have a conviction that you are meeting me, and there is a common desire that is peace, happiness, love, truth, and wisdom. And you are angry. Should I be angry? No. I instantly recognize your anger is your way of finding the peace. My way of finding the peace is little different. Problem solved. Why the problem is sought after even after listening the same thing? Because the intellect has still doubt. It does not have a conviction. Because it does not have a conviction, the mind reacts impulsively. Does your mind say, I still have a doubt? When you wake up in the morning, do you have a doubt about your name? Do you have a doubt about your gender? You may tell a lie, but do you have any doubt about your age? I'm not going to ask you what is your age. Do you have a doubt about your house? Do you have a doubt about your car? You don't have a doubt. It means you have a conviction. That conviction is the knowledge. Now apply the same thing here. No, everything is right, my honey, it's okay, but there is a but. No, you don't understand. He always reacted and he fought with me. That is why I divorced. Why you are telling me this story? I'm not convinced. I told this couple, I'm not convinced. And I asked her that how many times you told the same story to how many psychotherapists. And she realized that I told the same story to 5. And I'm still in the problem. I said, this is the problem. Are you getting it? Why? My mind has a compulsive thinking about others, to blame, complain others, to be in peace myself. Not possible. Do you see? Lack of conviction. I want conviction in my intellect. Do I need anyone? I don't need anyone. Don't think too much. Need. Just understand. Conviction is there. Life changes. So that is the second question. What is the common desire of all the human beings? There is nothing less than permanent peace, happiness, love, truth, and wisdom. Third question. What is the end of the suffering and permanent happiness? Question is tricky. We say, what is the end of the suffering and permanent happiness? Two aspects. One is to end the end of suffering of all the kinds. Even if I go into a little bit of anxiety, upset, mood swing, anger, hesitation, differences, that also, hurts. It hurts. We have a very so big heart. No, we have a narrow heart. That is why it hurts. Now, I'm not talking of heart problem. Narrow heart. I'm talking at emotional level. Don't think. I'm not a doctor. Those vessels are constricted. They become narrow vessels. I'm not talking about that. The end of suffering. Third question. What exactly is the end of suffering? And what is permanent happiness? Two questions. What is permanent happiness? And we will take up that question in detail also next time, but we will just. This week you contemplate and reflect. I give you some thoughts Why I should give you? All these masters have given. So when I say permanent happiness, what it means? How do I understand permanent peace, permanent happiness, permanent love and wisdom? We all know our honey do not have a permanent love towards us. So we are asking ourselves, what is this permanent happiness? Take one example. Do I want happiness in the morning, not in the afternoon, not in the evening, not tomorrow? No, all the time. That is one indication of permanent happiness. What happens in that permanent happiness? The mind is just like flying. We feel lightness in the body. When? All the time. Getting it? What is another way to understand permanent happiness? Do I want permanent happiness with my honey, not with any stranger? No, no. Even with a stranger. Even when I'm in the Walmart or Kohl's or means I want happiness in all my relations. Are you getting it? I want happiness in all my situations, all conditions in my life, at all time, with everyone. That is the meaning of permanent happiness. Clear? Say yes, clear. Yeah, clear. Sophie says I could see her movement of the lips. She says yes. Now, who is present in all the situation, at all the time, in all the relations? I am present. Master says, I am of the nature of peace and happiness. That is what the real self is. That is what the journey of the self discovery is. Create doubt, ask me any question if you have any doubt. So that very I is the nature of happiness that I want to discover. Did I give you another meaning of discovery? No. Discovery. We know, okay, something new has come out, and before that did not know. But the literal meaning of the discovery is uncovering. The word is used as dis. It is not used as un. What is to uncover? What is to uncover? Imagine. Imagine that I send you a gift. If I don't use the word imagine, then you will say you did not send me the gift. So imagine that I send you a gift. Outermost is the wrapping. And normally we have 3 layers. Sometimes we have 5 layers. So second layer is the box. And third layer is a small box where the gift are located. Clear? I'm just explaining what is discovery. Think of it. My name is written from where it has come, and you see a gift for Sophie, Anne, and Mead. Imagine, I'm not going to send you any gift. I'm just giving an example. Can you know what gift I have sent you without uncovering? Answer is no. I have to uncover. 3 layers are there. In self-discovery, the three layers are to be uncovered. Where that uncovering lies. First layer that we uncover is the impurities. Second layer we uncover is the restlessness, distractions, craziness of the mind. Third layer is the ignorance. Uncover all the three layers. What is left? The best gift the existence has given us, that I am peace and happiness. First, first layer, outermost layer, wrapping. That wrapping is the impurities of the mind. Second, distractions, craziness, wandering mind, restlessness. I'm restless the moment I wake up in the morning until I sleep, and I'm searching peace and happiness. How it is possible? Third layer, whereas third layer is the ignorance. And now combine this. What exactly is the meaning of discovery? What is already within us? Once you receive a gift, imagine that you all have received a gift from me, and you have already received the box. So now gift is already in your possession. Gift belongs to you. You have to uncover. Are you getting it? Real self is the gift that lies within us. It is here and now. It is always available. Eastern wisdom tells you the technique to uncover, unwrap all the three layers. Unwrap. And asked me many years ago, oh, is there a God? I said, no, I don't know. We are not talking of the God, religion, cult, belief, no. Pure science. Pure science. Are you clear about discovery? Did you understand that? So we will take up this question. What is the third question? That what is the end of suffering? So I will take up what is the end of the suffering next time, and I will explain further what exactly is the permanent happiness. But I tell you, have you heard the words like nirvana, salvation? There is another word, kaivalya, self realization. The explanation is the end of suffering and permanent happiness. One word, salvation, another word, self realization, third is the nirvana, etc. etc. It is within our reach. You have been teaching us for so many years. I did not reach there. It's your fault. No, don't get upset. It's your. You don't know how to uncover. Okay, you are too much. So close your eyes. Let us start over. I was feeling bored when you should give me the practice. I'm giving you the practice. Close your eyes. Just align the body so that you feel comfortable. When you feel the comfort, this is the uncovering, my friends. These steps helps us to uncover. Once the knowledge that we discuss aligns with the practice that you do, You have to question how these steps aligns with the knowledge we discuss together and we understand. Once that happens in the intellect, you will see, oh, it is so easy. So, my friends, so comfortable means that you are looking at. Now, I have explained in a totally different way what exactly is being comfortable. So, you are looking at the neck joint, it is purely physical. Your mind moves little deeper. Deeper means, or moving within means, rise in awareness. So when you experience the sensation, comfort, and steadiness, so when I say move the mind further deeper, and you find a sense of blankness and emptiness, this is another way to say rise in awareness. It has nothing to do with moving the mind within the body. I told you what you will find inside the body, the same bones and blood and muscles and fecal matters, etc., etc. Shoulder, joints, you are there, you feel the sensation, comfort and steadiness. That is another subtler level. The mind becomes subtle. Physical mind perceives the physical world. Subtle mind perceives the subtle nature. Obviously, the sensation, a sense of stillness and a comfort, they are subtler than the physical entities and deeper than it. There is a sense of blankness and emptiness all around. This rise in awareness makes you comfortable. What is a wrong notion? You already know it. Being carefree. And I also discussed in detail about being carefree, my friends. Being carefree, first meaning I thought I gave you that free from all the cares of the mind. Same impulsive mind from where we started our discussion. So we are just observing these unwanted, unwelcome thoughts. Did you know the answer? Why we have unwanted, unwelcome thoughts? Why you have a certain thoughts of reaction, why others do not have it? Oh, that's a good question. So whatever the unwanted, unwelcome thoughts comes and goes, I observe. And the moment I simply observe, I jump into the lane too. I witness all these thoughts are coming and going. And the moment that lane too becomes an intellect, because I am an observer of all the thoughts. And I have given many examples. The birds flying in the sky. We are aware of the sky and the birds flying. These birds are the thoughts coming and going. I told you another example. You are standing across a road watching the traffic. Let there be a traffic jam. You are not part of it. That is the way, that is the meaning. I'm observing these thoughts. So the moment you gain a status of an observer, unwanted, unwelcome thoughts do not disturb you. There may be craziest thought enters into your mind. I can bet you. That is the beauty. And then we have been doing it. I just want to help your intellect to get that conviction. So I use the mantra. Mantra is also a thought. We have millions and trillions of unwanted thought. In that we introduce another thought with a meaning. That is the mantra. But why we do it? So that we start living with a sense of freedom from the unwanted, unwelcome thoughts. See, you are in a store and suddenly unwanted thought pops up in your mind. My honey insulted me a week ago, and then your mood is off. So you get attached to it. Your behavior and reaction will change. But when you are doing the mantra, your intellect will recall the mantra and replace it, provided you follow all the time. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. Let everyone be happy. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. We should not stop at the meaning. We should go a little deeper and ask our mind what it means. Let everyone be happy. And the answer is hidden in the first two questions. What is the goal of life? What is a common desire? So now it becomes clear when I say let everyone be happy, I'm pointing real self present in all the 8 billion people. When you think in line with like this, what's happening there? You're changing the mind. Sarve santu niram. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve santu niram. Let everyone be in the state of well-being. We all are seeking the state of the well-being. Tell me who is seeking anxiety, stress? Who puts in an agenda that tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will be in stress? No one. We ask this instant question, then why we are in stress? Uncovering, you have to do the self-discovery. 3 layers. That is why we are using the mantra. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Let everyone be blessed. Means grace and the blessing should shower upon all of us. What is the meaning? Meaning is not that I have said, let there be a grace and blessing, then it will come to me. It is happening all the time. At this moment also. No, nothing is happening. I'm still in stress. No. The air from the existence goes inside. That air does not send us the bill to us that no, I will not give you the air if you don't listen to me. It is unconditional. I woke up in the morning and I became aware that I'm alive because of the existence and its blessing. What happens? You are increasing the receptivity. You are raising the bar of your awareness. And when you raise your awareness, the mind that lives habitually and instinctively dissolves by itself. Can it happen in one day? No. You have to do until You remove the outermost covering. Ma bhadrani ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavid. Ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavid. Let there be no suffering from anyone, for anyone. What miseries and the suffering attack us because we live in ignorance until the last covering box has to be opened to find we are the real self. So we have to think along this line. In that state, because there is a rise in awareness, and that is why we are experiencing what we are experiencing. That is why we are experiencing relaxation and calmness. So there is a possibility you are doing a practice, but there is no rise in awareness. You don't feel anything. Someday you experience that. It is because somewhere the mind was working impulsively on you. So look at the breath. Breath is going in and out. You are watching, you know that. When the breath is going in and out, the moment the breath goes in, where it is moving in the space. So when the breath goes in, you become aware of the space where the breath is going in and you drop Shantoham. Shantoham means I am the peace. And in our tradition, we say that peace is just, sukha. Sukha means a good space. What is the good space? Every time you see that the flow of the breath in and out is so natural in the presence of the space, and your Shantoham, saying Shantoham, you are recognizing that space. You may be in extreme stress, my friend. That space is always present. Existence keeps us alive. We are crying, the existence keeps us alive. That existence never cheats us. Shantoham, Shantoham. So when you're saying Shantoham, you are recognizing that grace of the existence. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand, your awareness on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside the palms, know your experiences. Bring the hands down. We'll share our experiences. Why we share? So that others also benefited from it and we can understand how our mind is working and where it is. Yes, Sophie, how are you?
I am very good, Girish. I had a good meditation. I know my head was sometimes
It's okay.
tilting, but that's okay. Um, I have a question though. So is there a difference when you meditate listening to your instructions, uh, and when you actually memorize the instruction and you give it to yourself? Is there any difference?
No, not at all. When you are following those memorized instructions consciously. Yes, when those memorized instructions are done habitually. So, how to recognize the difference between the two? When you memorize and doing those practices habitually, your mind is enjoying its imagination and fancies. You are not naturally focused. But when you are doing consciously, you know that there should not be any distraction during the practice. So, both yes and no. And why to worry about it? Just keep on doing. I already sent you the audio file. Let it happen naturally. The time comes, you need not to memorize. Your mind follows that instruction and you are already there. So mind reaches to that state of clarity also. How are you, Mead?
The word kindness comes to me, that there is a kindness in this practice so that my habits can soften and my fears can soften and I can receive more fully
Yeah.
this offering.
Yes, yes. Teachers in the Eastern wisdom, they will continue to speak until why until you find yourself. Why? Because you have a real self. Only the uncovering is there. So sometimes the mind becomes very soft and gentle that feels as if the kindness is coming from outside. Kindness has awakened from the real self in you. I am only an instrument. I give a triggering effect, a catalyst. That is what happens. But this is a wonderful way to explain. I appreciate. How are you, Anne? Now you have to unmute. We saw you smiling, but we don't hear.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Good meditation, relax and calm.
Yeah, yeah.
Almost I could see for the last 6 months you always use that I feel more relaxed and calm. Previously it was a
Yeah.
different experience, and that is a big change. So, my friends, listen to it, contemplate, and reflect. If you have any question, you can even send the email. But don't get upset if I give you a reply that doesn't suit you. So, that is also a big problem.